Oh, okay. Let's see. Overlay. Let's see here. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, there's 6 here. Hey guys, how are you? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch channels on this one, just so that I can. Let's see. There we go. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? I'm not sure what I'm doing on here. Let's see. Hey, how are you? I'm not sure what I'm doing. White Tiger, how are you? How are you? How are you? Okay. Yes, I can see a few of you for sure on this end. Maybe not this end. Hey, how are you, Village? How are you doing? Lori. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. I just figured I'd come on since we've had a little bit of Tammy news. I'm still, hey, Savage. I'm still figuring out StreamYard. I'm not really sure what I'm doing quite yet on here. Let's see. Invite guests. Copy. Yeah. Let's see if that showed it. Hey, missed you guys. Guests can stream their own destination. Let's see. We'll do it like that. Yeah, this is a whole like. Okay, I got comments going. All right, there we go. Like I said, this is StreamYard. I've not done it a lot. I did miss you, Village. I have missed you. We've just kind of been taking a break since the lady that we cover has been in jail. It's a whole thing. We've just kind of been, relaxing. She's not going to be out maybe till March 6th. So we've kind of been taking it slow. You know what I mean? We've kind of been, just relaxing, chillaxing, not doing anything too crazy. Tornado, I've missed you. Yes, I can see you. I'm just looking at my phone over here, and over here I can see you over here. Hi guys, how are you? Let's see. Like I said, I'm super new at this, at the StreamYard part. That's what's new. It will make it to where we can all kind of chat, and if people want to come up on panel, they can. They don't have to, but they can. Yeah, we see you. I missed you, White Tiger. Oh, I missed you guys. Can you hear me well? I was in second chat. I missed you. Oh, well, I missed you. I just tried to, the first one was kind of like a test to know that like I could go live. Again, I don't work StreamYard very well. I work Prism mostly. Let's see here. Oh, White Tiger, she's probably seen you. She's my mod. She's really, really good. Loud and clear. Thank you. Good. Thank you, Savage. Yes, hit that like and subscribe. Virginia Possum, I missed you. I swear the lighting is not really great here, but again, it's something I'm going to be working on. But that's all right. We'll get to know him. That's Village. He's a wonderful man. He's from Pakistan. I think it's Pakistan, right? But he's very wonderful and welcoming. I met him through another YouTuber named Dougie Doug, who's really, really good. Um, he holds a live where everybody comes in. He usually mods them all, and he makes it to where you guys can touch base on their page. They can touch base on yours. It just makes it really easy. And it's so welcoming. And it's easy, like I said, and he's awesome. He shows you his beautiful culture, his family. He's wonderful. All the wonderful food he eats. So yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. I was trying to put out the link. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. I don't want a solo layout. Hey guys, how are you? I feel like I'm like brand new to this. I promise you. Uh, hmm. Let's see. I don't know if you can even see me now. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. I picked the wrong thing. Solo layout. There's the crop layout. There's this one. There's that one. Again, it's like a totally new layout. Kathy, how are you? You never got your chocolate from that guy? You don't want chocolate from him. He started a whole new YouTube. And what is it? It's like it was Pop Tarts. Now it's buttered tart. Um, he's run a whole slew of people off from over there. Kathy, how are you? How have you been? Um, let's see. Again, I'm totally new to StreamYard, and it will be something. Okay, invite guests to studio. Send the link to your guests. Okay, you can have up to 6 people on screen at once. Copy. Um, let's see. Uh, 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 uh. Let's see. Instructions for guests. I don't know what that means. I've probably completely X'd out of that. Huh. I'm new to this. Does anybody know really how to add people? Because I'm not doing good at this. Like I said, this was going to be an absolute crash and burn type of situation. Guests can stream to their own destination. Continue. Mm. Okay, there we go. Again, what I'll do is I'll do a tutorial on like how to add people later. I don't want to cut you guys off or anything like that. But yeah, he's in here totally asleep. Hold on, let's see if I can sneak in here while he's sleeping. He'll probably not be excited about that, but let's see. Girl, he's gonna get me. He's going to get me if he knew. Let's see. Um do. Comments. There we go. Like I said, I'll figure this all out later. I just have not really went on or anything, so I figured. Yeah, that's got it. Okay. That butter tart. Did you see him? He was totally asleep in there. He was knocked out. Absolutely knocked out. Anyways, let's see. It'd be nice if I could add somebody. I would add a few of you. Mercury DB, hello. Oh my God, hello. Again, like I said, I suck bad. Ooh, what was that? Was that somebody comments? Doo-doo-doo. Um I thought I had somebody trying to join. Again, it's one of those things where I'll figure it out. But okay, I don't know if people know. I don't know if anybody's really checked in or not, but Tammy went to court today. Like I said, I'll figure the other things out. I'll get StreamYard working better. I'll figure out how to put the link in there and all the things. She went to court today. It took them a really, really long time before they actually updated her case file. And they ended up updating it, I think, between like 2 and 2:30 my time. I love you guys. Welcome in. I've missed you. Oh. But like I said, I figured it out. I will just have to figure out how to send the invite so that other people can come up. So, and I know that I can. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know if anybody, like I said, have used StreamYard. I'm not fluent in it. But I just figured, I'm going to go ahead and go on here. That way we can start doing these regular. And it don't even have to be about Tammy. We can talk about other things other than Tammy. She's not the end all be all. She is just game over, Tam Tam. You got that right. Dougie, hey Dougie, how are you? Like I told them, I'm just figuring StreamYard out a little bit because I usually do Prism. But since I haven't done a live in a really long time, I'm on a tablet. But I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I mean, I knew how to get in here and how to pull it up, but I wasn't really versed in how to add people. It says that I can, but I don't think I'm smart enough to do it. But I do have a laptop that's actually coming. I actually am having one delivered. So, it's the state of Maryland that's pursuing her case. They got her, Christine. See the little person on screen at the bottom? Yeah, the little person with the plus sign. Okay, it says invite guests to studio. Send the link to your guest. You may want to share our instructions for the guest. Click on it and copy the link. Copy. Okay, and then what do I do? Do I touch the box over here? Oh, did that do it? Let me know if that did it. Christine, you're a genius. See, I make things harder than they have to be right up here. Like I overthink things. I really do. So, to the chat. Did I get it in there? I think I got it in there. Doug! Add to stage. Doug!
Okay. You got me up here.
I'm so excited. I didn't know how to do it. I'm slow.
I was saying for a minute, but you figured it out now. Listen, I'm very low tech. I do all that by rote. You know what I mean? Because I've done it so many times, I just do it. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't really get it all. On the tablet, I think is just like the laptop. You get a blue prompt to copy the link, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the laptop, I do the Control V and I put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, what I did is Christine was right when she said to select it, and then because I thought if you just press copy, it would copy it, but you actually have to touch it and then press copy and then touch your.
Yeah. You have to copy. Yeah. Hello, Christine.
Hey,
Christine, how are you?
I'm terrific. How are you?
I am doing good. I just figured StreamYard out. I've been off
Can
for
I
really
can I share something?
sure.
There are a lot of simple tutorials for StreamYard on YouTube. May I suggest to watch one or two of them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I definitely will.
Okay, because they're really
I would
simple.
suggest something too, since you're brand new in the StreamYard.
uh,
So short it
I've,
goes.
I've
I got my
learned, I've
channel up
learned
and
over the years.
running, and I'm even starting to do trivia with another app that I've integrated into it. It's really fun.
well, I use Prism forever. So, what were you saying?
You'll like StreamYard.
I
Pardon
would
me?
be very careful when people come backstage, when you
Yes.
let people up, that you know who they are.
Put
Mhm,
yourself full screen. And what you'll do is if you click on the middle of your like picture, there'll be two arrows in and normally in the top right corner, that will make you full screen. And then you let the people up and they can
mhm.
talk to make sure. Otherwise, that's how you get porn bombed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at the very bottom of
People
this,
come
it will show
backstage
you.
with fake names and stuff. They'll pretend to be people you know. You want to be careful. That's all I'm
And
saying.
there's also where if you look underneath, there's like 1, 2, 3. It'll say comment something else. It should say media, and if you
Mhm,
click on that and scroll down, it'll
Hmm.
show you a screen. Look
Oh, I
at the
see.
little. You
Yeah.
see that?
Hmm.
And then if you scroll down, it'll have a bunch of different things. Play with those, and it'll say screen, and you can put that up. I'm
Hmm.
just letting you know, like I said, there are some real simple tutorials that in 2 hours, boom, you've got it, sweetheart. I promise.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize. I mean, I knew that it was going to be not simple as I thought it was, but since we had a little bit of happenings today and the little person that I cover, I
Yeah,
figured I would do a short because people have been waiting for me to go live.
right.
They're like, "Please go live,
Um,
please go live. We
the
miss you."
other
Please.
thing, the other thing is when people join, since you're a new one, the important thing is they're going to want to allow their mic and cam. Now they can turn the camera off, but if
Mhm.
they don't allow mic and camera, they can't come up. StreamYard will not let them come up.
So they will have to at least cam up backstage,
Well,
correct?
no, they're not going to have to cam up. I mean,
Yeah.
you can, and I've seen channel owners where they make them cam up, and the only people that see them are you. When they're back in that little waiting area and they cam up, here, put me back in that area. Are you able to put me back in that area? Say, remove me from stage. Click on me and remove me from stage, and I'll cam up.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now you see, I don't see her or hear her anymore. Christine,
Right.
she's
But I
gone
can.
from me.
And
But
she's
you
in a
can
small
because
room
you're the
at the
host.
bottom.
And I don't know if you can hear her. Can you hear her talk?
I can't hear her, but I definitely can see her.
But she can hear us.
Okay. So
She can hear
anyway,
us back there.
That's really important. And I know a bunch of channel owners that will make you cam up before you come up. And let me share something. They're getting smart. So I would tell them to raise 2 fingers or something like that. That's not going to be, recorded somewhere along the line. Tell them to stick their tongue out. Tell them to
Mhm.
stand up. Most of the time, if they're fake, they're not going to be able to stand up. Does that make sense?
Right. They'll have to have some type of movement.
You
Right.
mean
Correct.
with the AI stuff? Because I have people, come back with AI shit in my backstage too.
Yeah. And see, like right now, I don't have a picture because you are a new channel. I'm not my StreamYard, and I have my own StreamYard too. It's not connected to yours, so it's not showing a picture. I've not put a picture up yet.
Right.
Does that make sense? But I kind of wanted to tell you, and I know you're doing a bunch of, with this one woman, but I
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to also let you know, and I'll put it in back for you because I don't want to put that. But come visit me on trivia night. We have a lot of fun.
It's
But I'm
on
gonna.
your channel,
It's
correct? That
on
you
my channel. I started my own channel. The link's in the back.
Awesome.
And I don't want to self promote. That's why I didn't, do the at sign or anything like that. But I think you'd enjoy it to get away from, and that's why I started this because, for example, and I'm going to use you as an example. You guys
Mhm.
are always looking at this one person or this
Mhm.
group of people seeing the same thing over and over. And sometimes your mind just needs to be cleared. And we come over and we have fun. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people you don't know. There's going to be some that you do recognize. And it's
Mhm.
trivia and it's real simple. I ask a question. The answers are 1, 2, 3, or 4. And you put it in there and the computer calculates it. And at the end, it shows who the winner is. It's really fun.
I love stuff like that. You know what I've done though? I've noticed that other people that cover what they call locales, which is
Mhm.
she is what I would consider a locale that
Oh,
I covered.
absolutely.
Since she's
Absolutely,
been
she
locked
is.
up though, I've not really been doing lives. I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. I see people
Right,
covering this couple, Shani and Rev. It's
right.
like a
Oh my
degenerate
God, I am so tired of Shanny and Rev and that damn cookie.
and they keep playing it over and over and over again. And that's just not, if I have something new to report like today, then I will.
Right,
And a lot of my people, I have a Discord set up, so we've been kind of keeping like contact that way. And
right.
Savage, who's like my best friend in the
Hi,
world. I mean,
Savage. I'm Christine.
think so or not. She's my best friend. I talk to her every single day. Her and White Tiger, talk to both of them daily. We have done this for like 5 years. We started on TikTok. We moved over here. So it's one of those things where we kind of did get a little bit burnt out. So when she went
Yeah.
to jail in December, even though people wanted me to go live, Beth, please go live, please go live. I didn't have anything new to report. And I feel
You,
like since
you gotta
it's ran
remember,
its ragged,
you
we
you've
needed
made
that
a
break.
community. So now your community, since this person isn't in your, you can't see her every day, what are you going to do with your community? And that's why I made my channel and I'm going to try to do trivia on Tuesday and Friday nights. I'm just
Right.
throwing it out there. So,
Oh, I love
just,
stuff like that.
well,
Like
and
I love
it's
Doug's
a
channel.
blast. It's a
Doug is
blast.
awesome. Y'all don't even know. If y'all have not subscribed to Doug, please go over there. Doug is great. I've met so many wonderful people over there. And
Has
like the
Doug
self
dropped
promotion.
his link?
I can't drop my link. I'm not modded. I can
Can you
put it in the
drop
back.
it in the back? If you drop
I
it
can
in the
put it in
back,
the private chat for you.
Doug, if you drop it in the back, I can
Oh, Christine,
still grab it.
I just subbed you and left you a message on your
Okay,
short.
perfect. Then I'll get you through there. But
Yeah,
Doug
okay, you should get it over there.
okay, perfect.
I want to say hello to SA in the chat.
Hi, White
Sahir.
Tiger.
oh yeah, I love
Hi,
him. I'm in
Stephanie.
his chat
Hi, Sandy.
regularly, usually here lately. So
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
built a
Christine, I did.
community.
I left you a comment.
Okay, and so you built a community, and try to find some things to get out of this because it takes over your mind. It really does.
I totally
And
agree. That's why give us a break. I mean, it's been more than a month
yes,
now. It really has. And I've
yes,
done this for almost a year solid every day.
yeah.
I don't go live like once or twice a day. Like anytime this lady goes live, which was 10 to 12 hours a
I
day,
know. I was watching. It's like, oh my goodness, that woman.
I jumped up and covered it from the time
Hmm.
she would get up to the time she would go to bed. I'm telling you, people know, you all know in my chat that that's how I covered it because the lady liked to delete stuff and tell lies and
Right.
no, it was just a whole thing. She was abusing her dog, which she doesn't have anymore. Praise the Lord. Just different things like that. I went live every single. If she went live 15 times a day for 20 hours, I was live 15 times a day, 20 hours. So I felt like this break was needed, even though we all missed each other so much. We missed each other so bad. So I
Right.
tried to reach out and go see people like Doug and go see people like you in Summer and all the people because I was spending so much time just on this one thing. And don't get me wrong, this is our reason, this is our focus, our goal. But I also want to branch out, meet friends, do other things like going into people's lives and spending time with them and watching their conversations. I enjoy that. So
I did put a picture up, and
awesome.
that's my fur baby.
Oh, babies, babies.
Do you know, Shweta, how to give the whole screen to Christine? You go In the basement, there'll be a little box in the corner of her
Yep.
of her picture.
Okay.
And
Or
it's got the whole. It's got her alone, like a one figure in it. If
right.
you click on that box, you'll give Christine the screen. We could all see her avatar,
Let's
right?
see.
You give her the whole
Right
screen.
underneath, you'll see a bunch of different layouts.
Uh-huh.
And you can change your layouts to anything you want. And if you want, like, see, you just went full screen. See how that, see?
You could give Christine the whole screen. We could get a better look at her dog.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that nice to do it this way? And see, that's how I do it, how you have it right now. When I am sharing my screen, I want to show a video. This is how I do it, and I show the video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
Oh, I'm
that.
such a goober. Like I said, I will play with it and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
I feel
And
like I'm on
Christine,
the
it was
spot.
nice meeting you. Shortica, I'm gonna go. I'm
and
Thank you,
excited to
Dougie.
see
I
you
appreciate
doing
you
a
so
panel.
much.
yeah,
Love
and
you
I'm
so
not,
much. Thank
and I'm not
you.
coming up either. I just wanted you to practice of having me come up and do a few things and
Okay.
I
and
definitely will.
and I thought it was fun. I love teaching people how to do StreamYard, but I'm going to tell you something. As soon as you got this freaking StreamYard down, they change it on you anyway. So it's like, and you
Yeah,
can,
they changed things around. They've
yeah,
changed.
and you can use like
Like
Cabana. Have you ever used Cabana?
I'll write that down.
So yeah, it's Cavana, I think. Um, you can even make your own like intro and outro and download it. If you look over to where your media is at and you scroll down, it has a place for intro and outro. You can even do that. So when you do your intro, when you go live, depending upon how long you set your music at, it'll stay that period. Mine's like 2.5 minutes.
Give
It
you a
gives
countdown. Yeah.
yeah, it gives people time to come in.
Yeah, that's really
Another
awesome.
thing you can do with the panel link that you posted in the chat that both Christine and I used, you can
Yep.
actually send the chat. You can gather the link like you did and send it by email to somebody. You don't have to post it in the chat.
Right, you don't. Or if you want people to come up on chat, if you have another device, or if you, what you'd want to do is go into that other device, and if you click on like the link you posted, it will pin it to the top.
Yeah, you can pin it to the top.
Oh,
I used to pin my link to the top. I stopped doing that because what I require is for people to ask me for the link. I'll post it in the chat.
Right.
And if you don't ask for the link and you come in the backstage, now that's a red flag, right?
right. Right.
Now, other thing that happens is people who never posted in the chat might grab the link and come backstage, having never said a word in the chat. That's a red flag also.
Well, and that's where you have them turn their camera on. I'm serious.
Yeah. That's a red. There's red. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll see people come in the backstage. You won't know where they came from. They
Yeah.
just came. So my rule is if you want to come on the panel, ask in the chat for the link, and I'll
Right.
post it in the chat for you. You can delete it out. You don't have to leave it there. Right.
Right. You, so that
If
not
you pin it
anybody
to
can
the
just
top,
pick it up.
anybody can just come and grab it anytime.
Yeah.
And
Now,
it
lot of
depends
most secure thing to do-
what kind of channel you
The
want.
most
I
secure
like
thing to do is
people.
to actually email it or go in the Google chat where you and like send it to someone, specifically,
Yep.
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
So
to your
that's
certain
safe.
people that you want to cam
That's
up.
safe. Yeah, that's
Right.
safe.
Yeah. A better way
Okay,
to do
I gotta
it
go.
for sure. Thank you, Dougie. Love you. Appreciate
And
you.
I'll let you go. I just wanted to make sure you were able to practice a little bit, letting people up and down and doing a few things. Thanks, Dougie. And
Bye-bye.
Dougie, I'm already subbed to you, I think, because you go on Sykes' channel.
I do, yes.
That's where I'm subbed to you at. I'm already subbed to you, hon.
From Psych? Okay.
Uh-huh. So
Okay,
good to
cool.
see you.
Psych's an interesting guy, right?
Yeah, Syke and I don't get along. I'm the Christine he doesn't like.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry.
Okay. We'll see you
I'm
later.
still a
Thank
good
you.
person.
Thank you, Dougie. I love you. I appreciate you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
So it was good seeing you, Dougie. And Shortica, I just wanted to make sure you had a little practice, sweetheart.
Thank you. And I'll get it. Like I said, it was
Yeah.
impromptu. I wanted to make sure it worked first, but I probably should have watched the videos first, but I was like, let's just fly by the seat of our pants.
And you
You
did
know,
fine. You did fine. You were able to post the link. You were able to let people up. You were able to move it around. You got it, sweetheart. It'll be fun. I promise you. And everybody in your chat will enjoy it.
yeah, we've got great people. We have really, really, really,
Yeah.
really wonderful people, and I love.
I've been in your chat a lot, but it goes so fast and I don't know anybody. So a lot of times I'll just come in and say hi and just watch.
We've got great people. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate you. But my savage, that's my sweet, that's my friend. I talk to her every day. Her and my every single day. My
So-
savage. If you want to come up, you can come up. What time?
Now that she's got it figured out, Miss Savage or Mr. Savage.
It's Mrs.
Okay.
Savage.
I just didn't want to, didn't mispronounce their names.
Oh, you're fine. Thank you, Christine. I
You're
appreciate you so
welcome.
much. But I love those trivia shows. I love learning.
Yes.
I love wanting to answering
I'm
all the
just
things.
getting going. I think I've had like 3 or 4. It's been a lot of fun. A lot.
I mean, don't again, like what we cover will be something that we cover regularly, but
Oh, yeah.
it's been so like all day, every day from the time you get up to the time it gets dark that there has been no break, there's been no. And so I wanted people to be able to have their Christmas, to be able to have their New Year's, and
Right.
now it's going to be in there till March.
Right.
Okay,
Now,
Savage, I love you.
now remember on StreamYard you get 20 hours free a month, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
If by
Yeah.
chance you decide to purchase it, like I purchased StreamYard for a year. Okay. Make sure, because some people are telling me that they're getting StreamYard and they're buying it by the week and they're paying like $20 a week. Make sure you're not, if you happen to buy it, start using it on a regular basis more than the 20 hours. Make sure
Right.
you do it at least monthly. Okay.
Sure.
Just tuck that in the back of your mind.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I know that it'll be one of those things where I will have to subscribe to something and have it a little regularly because we got a lot of people that do want to
Yeah.
come up, have a discussion, and all the things.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to have that for them as well.
Right. But if I think about it this way, you can have 2 to 3 hours a week of everybody just coming up talking and still stay within your 20 hours. And a lot of people, that's more than enough.
Yeah, and like I said, I've perfected my little my prism is what it's called.
Right.
And that would be like when she's going live, and I can just it's easy, it's there. I can just pull it right up, and then we can have our panels later or something.
Yep, not a problem. So anyway, you have a great night. Chat, have a wonderful, great night. I don't mind if you ever decide to share after, you get moving and I keep my trivia going. You see how fun it is. You'll see. You'll invite your friends too, I promise.
Yeah, I've got you on there, Christina, and I sub to you too. So I'll go over there and check out all the things you're doing. Like I said, she went off. I've looked at a few things on YouTube, but I've kind of tried to just make a few things.
Danny and Rev, I'm done with that stuff. I'm just so done.
That's all. I knew Rev from Facebook a little bit, so I didn't really get into it until Tammy went away. They kind of started right before Thanksgiving, and so I kind of went along then and started deep diving everything, and that's a whole.
That that is a ball of wax that just doesn't make sense. Put it this way. If I told you it, nobody would believe you anyway. Okay.
I mean, it's one of those things where you have to see it. It really doesn't seem real. It really does seem like the whole
Did you
thing is
see the fight over the cookie?
Yes. It was. And I watched all the Ezzy stuff where he met the girl online and somebody claimed
she is catfishing him though.
Oh yeah. They said it does sound like an older lady though. She sounds like she's probably mid 40s, maybe 50s. She does not.
I'm thinking 50. She's probably my age.
Yeah, I mean, and
not that 50 something's old, okay?
Oh, no.
I'm not going to catfish some 20, 30-year-old.
Well, I think Rev is like 41 and Shani's like
that old? I thought he was
Yeah.
still in his mid to late 30s.
Well, he seems that young because Shani is the only person he's ever been with.
Right. Yeah, but you got to remember, he's
Until he was.
kind of lived a sheltered life and things were weird there.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, she told him he didn't have to work. And his mom had cancer. And actually, I think she had breast cancer that
Yes. Yes.
must, it spread.
And she passed, but and he was left 2 homes, but he sold both those homes. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, he sold one to G-Man and he sold the
Yep.
other one to his uncle for $1.
Yep. And
$1.
and that's why he's living in the house. But did he get moved? They were told to leave. They had like 7 days to leave. They didn't leave though. So I don't know what's going on.
Shani got put in. She got a 5150.
Yeah, she had a one at 5150. That was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
See, she ran upstairs and got naked in front of
His camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
And evidently the police and the adult protective services were watching because
But they both need adult protective services. And then when her son started going online, that was a whole nother ball of wax. Oh my God.
her son William said, Jason's awful, but my mother has perpetuated a lot of that, by having him around.
Well, she chose him over her children.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He goes,
I know. I was so sad for him.
In a way, though, they were better off.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But I still feel sad. But anyway, I gotta go, my dear. It's already almost midnight. Hey, are you in the path of the storm?
Yes, I am.
Be safe, honey. Be safe.
I absolutely will, Christine. We prepared for it. My husband got us a different thing. We have a propane heater now that we can put outside.
I won't rub it in, but I will. But tomorrow we're going to be 82. Sorry.
Yeah, we're going to be like in we're going to start out in the 20s and it's going to dip.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you're going to get bad. I have a son that they're saying anywhere from 8 to 48 inches. He's in New York.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Kathy said she's naked and they're going to sleep. You're missing out.
Oh God. Okay. Good night, everybody. It was good seeing you, Sharnika, sweetheart.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you for the tips.
You're welcome. Anytime, baby girl.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're in the path of the storm, White Tiger? Absolutely. I told him he did like this. His eyes went, ooga, ooga. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, now that I figure StreamYard, you see my projector out, my other one that had the lights, it got stolen. That's a story for another day, I'll tell you. Holidays are no longer my place for pit stops. People are going to have to do their own holidays at home. So, Michelle said hi. He's in there waving. He's asleep in the recliner going, naked? His eyes went, whoa. And then he woke up early. They worn him out. Oh, they're all asleep. Let's see if I can show you. It's probably really dark. Everything is really dark. We keep it like the Bat Cave in here. There's Ava Maria, my Abby, my Aria, my kitty, Arturo. Tell him hi. Arturo's like, no, I'm not saying hi to anybody. They are knocked out asleep. It's weird because I feel like they know that there's something coming or something going on because they have gotten really anxious during the day. Oh, they are. Yes, they are. They're like, oh, we're knocked out. How is your grandson, Tornado Sunflower? And look, that guy, that Pop-Tarts, Invisible Man, buttered tart. There's so many things going on with him. people are getting messed with by him left and right. It's a whole thing. A whole thing. Yeah, we always keep it a little dark in here just because we always have. But now that Heath has gotten just a smidge older, he'll come in here because he can't see as good, and he'll go, "It's so dark in here, I can't see anything," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, deal with it, dark, okay? I wonder where she is too. Like I said, they wouldn't tell us specifically. All I can say, oh, he's out of the hospital because insurance ran out. He can't use his left side or walk by himself, but he's alive. Well, praise the Lord for that, Tornado Sunflower. We love you and we love him. No matter what, nobody's perfect, but nobody deserves to, go that way. So God bless him. May he always have his hands on him and stuff because life is hard. Life is hard. And insurance is crazy. Like in other countries, oh, you're welcome. Like I worry for you guys all the time. And I pray for you guys all the time. My sweet white tiger. White tiger. But like I said, Tammy went to court today. And she's went for a couple of competency hearings. But today she went in for a competency hearing and the judge declared her unfit. So she has trial on the 11th of February, and she will at least be held on her mental capacity until March the 6th. So that will make about 3 months of incarceration. So, oh yeah, very lucky. My husband has great insurance too. Surprisingly, it wasn't always really good until like the last 3 to 5 years, but it's really good now. So, but basically, I mean, that's it. I mean, poor Heidi. I understand that once dogs come in, cats, whatever, that they really can't give out a lot of information. But it didn't sound good them saying that she could never be adopted or would never be able. Yes, they did keep her for mental reasons. It's competency was the main one. Her trial date still stands on February the 11th. So they did declare her competent enough to stand trial on the 11th. But like I said, they are still holding her even past that date till March the 6th. So there's got to be other things going on as far as that goes. So, it's going to be one of those things where we'll just have to keep our eyes opened. I know that she wants out because she did apply for that writ of habeas corpus. And all that means is she had her lawyer put in a petition to say, hey, look, why are you holding me? There is no reason for you to hold me, and or you are holding me unjustly. And so they had to prove why they're still holding her. I think they even arrested her initially because that was a misdemeanor. I think they were initially holding her just for the mental part, but they got her there on that little misdemeanor. And there's just been so many people call in and talk to them about her and talk to the cops and, touch base and all the things that they knew. They really knew that something else needed to be done, and we really give them a hard time. Oh, they had to have, White Tiger, otherwise she would have gotten out by now. And again, if you look in there today, this is MDH, that's Maryland Department of Health. So she is held in a hospital and was in a mental lockdown about 2 days after she was arrested, because you can see up in her case file where it says MDH, which is mental health. So yeah, they did get her on that. I mean, I honest to God, like I said, think mainly that they arrested her for trespassing just to be able to get her in there and to evaluate her mental. And Tammy, she's going to go in there, guns a-blazing, running her trap. saying all the things she shouldn't say, you know. Yeah, we thought Maryland wasn't doing their job. And, I feel like they let a lot of things go in order to deal with the serious stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, we're not privy to that. I wonder if she's still acting out. So that's why she's still there. I guarantee it is. Because I counted at least three competency court appearances she's had. One was like the 26th, one was the 9th, and the other one was today. And she's not proven herself any of those times. That tells me that she is either went in there, guns a-blazing, and or has went to her treatment facility doing a lot of this. If you go in there and you play by the rules and you do all the things you're supposed to do, I think she would have been out by now. I really do. Yep. Saving those checks up. Better ass. Yep, she ain't getting no butter chicken. No, honey. Even in a mental place, you're not getting butter chicken there. Savage and I were laughing because Savage said she's not getting any butter chicken. All she's getting is bologna. And I was like, yeah, it'd be funny if it was buttered bologna. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do really think that she's went in there. She's been doing a lot of this. Bye, legend. Love you so much. Bunches and bunches. I just got the chat to pop up on the side, so I'm sorry if I missed you at all. Love you, legend. Hope you're doing well. Are you ready for the storm? Because I know you're in Tennessee. Are you ready? Are you ready? I love you, bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches. Yeah, but I just picked a little thing where I had all the comments big on the side, so yeah, it's been a thing. It's been a whole I think emotional, and I also think being off so long it leaves people up to their devices. Oh, Kathy, I would not be shocked if she's wearing a straight jacket. She should. She needs a straight jacket. She needs more than a straight jacket. I just know that she went in there guns a-blazing. I know she did. She used the internet as her outlet, and now that she's not been able to do that, that the people around her, I don't know. There is somebody that did come into my comments. I erased it. And I don't know if it was just somebody saying it or what, but they came into my comments and said, it was one of the updates I gave, said, please pray for her. She's only had one visitor. I'm like, you don't get visitors in that place. You don't. But there's no telling. She could have. Maybe by phone. I don't think anybody drove up there to see her. Oh, one of my new subscribers is Sabrina. The Sabrina that was supporting Tammy. Now, if it's not, it's somebody that has went way far back in the TikTok days to Sabrina's original Facebook picture. Yeah. The picture was of her and her husband sitting at a picnic table, and she's behind him with her arm around him. That was the very first picture. When she realized we knew that was her Facebook, she changed it. And it was kind of that offset picture to where we really don't know. It was a bunch of people, and we don't really know which one was her. I guarantee she is. Oh my God, Kathy, she is. She's trying to turn everybody in that facility. Do you, White Tiger? Yes, it was. I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you. But if you see it, you'll go, oh my God, because it was the very first Facebook picture that anyone saw before we even thought about doing YouTube, really before we did any TikTok lives. So if it's not her, I would be shocked and surprised. Because I know that Sabrina had more than a few accounts. and one of them didn't have any content on it at all. She's not talking to me. No, she's not reached out. And YouTube is really weird. Like, if she had content, I could go over there and like interact with her content, but she has nothing. She could come over to mine and say stuff. Ducky, I missed you. I love you, Ducky. I just figured out StreamYard, so I was trying it out because Tammy had her court date today. Come to find out, she still has trial on February the 11th, but they are keeping her on a mental hold until March the 6th. I feel like it's been over a month. It's like my last live was on the 9th. That was her very last live. It was a silent live, and that's the one she got arrested on. Yeah. We didn't see her get arrested, but her video was silent because YouTube had been censoring her lives because of the things she was saying. There was that live, and then like 3 or 4 other lives prior to that were completely silent. So it was, there wasn't much to cover even then. With a boombox, yes, dedicated. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Do it. Honestly, it is definitely call for celebration. I do worry about the whole Heidi thing. Again, we've talked to them several times, me and Jersey also, and they said she would never be up for adoption or never be adoptable. She wouldn't tell us the details, the circumstances, or anything, but they did say that they were transferring her to a different facility, and that was 10 days after she got taken in on the 29th. So she got taken in on the 9th. Oh, we called her on the 19th. We didn't hear anything about her on the 19th. Then we waited and called like 8 days after that. And Jersey had been talking to them prior. It does me too. I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I really don't. But the only reason why Heidi would not be adoptable would either be for 3 reasons: health, behavior, or a combination of the 2. I don't know. It'll be something that I don't think we'll ever know. In a way, because of my heart. I mean, it makes me cry. Y'all, I squalled because I wanted Jersey to get her so bad. I mean, she's right there. And when they wouldn't let her, Jersey told me, she said, call them and see if they tell you the same thing. And it just so happens I got a hold of the same girl that Jersey did. And she's like, look, I'm really not supposed to be telling you guys this, but, she's just not ever going to be up for adoption. I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. And even if I did, I couldn't tell you. But she's being transferred. So I just hope wherever she is. Yeah, it is so sad. It hurts my soul. I squalled, man. I went on our Discord because, when I found out all that stuff, I wanted people to know. I mean, my heart was broke. I cried. I still cry over it because I had a whole cartoon, guys, made out for when Jersey was going to adopt Heidi. And it was Heidi laying on a dog bed in the kennel of the rescue. And there was angels. And there was a picture of Jersey's dog, Cooper, that just passed away. They didn't know he was going to pass. It was a sudden thing. But it was Heidi dreaming. And the little box was her and Cooper running through a field. And Jersey was looking into the adoption kennel to come adopt her. And she had a collar on that was gemstone studded with her name in it. I didn't get to post it. God, that it hurts my soul so bad. But I do know that at least she's not with Tammy. I mean, no matter how upset I get or we all get, Heidi never has to be cold. She never has to be hungry. She never has to be screamed at ever again. Never, ever again. So, in a way, I've said this, that I feel like I should have done this sooner. I should have been on here sooner on YouTube just to bring the more attention to it. I feel like maybe I didn't do it soon enough, you know. But I mean, it's one of those things where we got in here and did it when everybody else kind of bailed on us. And I did not understand or know that Heidi did not have all the time in the world. And again, we still don't know. We don't know where she is. You know, we don't know what's going to happen to her or anything like that. But I do know that she never has to wake up cold again. She never has to go hungry ever again. Because that last couple of weeks, you guys know, she really, really, really let Heidi go hungry a lot of the time when she didn't have to. When she got that famous Dave's meal, I flipped my wig, guys. I lost my whole shit because that was like a $60 meal. She fed Heidi bones. Heidi got one can of food early that morning. So, yeah, we did do what we could. It just hurts my heart. It hurts my guts. It makes me sick. That's another reason why I'm glad we had a little bit of a break because, I mean, I cry now, but I don't know if I could have really got on and talked much about it without just squalling because, you know, I've got 6 of them. 6 are not easy. I'm home all the time, so yes, God does have a plan for her. And it's not easy. You do what you got to do for them. You love them like children. But I always feel guilty because Heidi was, other than giving the person that started this a break, Heidi was the main reason why I wanted to do this was to, in order to help Heidi, we had to target her. Because a lot of people don't see animals really as much of anything but property. And that's the only way I knew to do it. Yes, I do believe that God does know what he's doing. Absolutely. Yeah, I bet the bones, the treatment, the being cooped up in that truck was not easy for Heidi. Lily, oh, you told me she was sick. How is she? Oh, she died almost 2 months ago. I mean, I knew that your baby was sick. Yeah. Oh God, I would stroke out. I know they can't live forever, but it's a gut punch. But you know we love them, and God, I still kick myself in the butt because I feel like maybe, I mean, instead of encouraging other people to come over here and do YouTube, I should have just went over here and done it myself. Oh, I love you, Kathleen. I know it's hard when they pass. I love them so much. It's hard, and I feel like I probably should have just been over here all the time on YouTube doing this anyway. I shouldn't have depended on Granny B to come over here and do it. I shouldn't have been encouraging other people to do it. I should have just had my butt over here doing it because I wasn't doing anything at the time at all. So I'm always going to take that as a little bit of a gut punch. I figured with her being like 5 or 6 that maybe she could be rehabilitated. You know, if there was something health wise that was wrong with her, that maybe they could have done something for her. Oh, I remember that cat. You had a beautiful cat, White Tiger. Definitely. You know, the only thing that really upsets me is I don't want to think about them having to put Heidi down. The way she said that she would never be up for adoption and never be adoptable. Oh, thank you, Tornado Sunflower. Um, I should have done it sooner. That's a lesson that I will learn. When you feel like something needs to be done, you don't wait on other people. You just go do it. And I will from now on. I will. If anything ever like that comes about again, I will definitely do that. I feel like poor Heidi. She something probably could have been done sooner. I think I'll always, kick myself in the butt for that. Nobody's perfect. We live, we learn. But I also feel like maybe if I would have done it sooner, Heidi wouldn't have had to suffer. The days that I have had to see her wake up screaming and Heidi in that same vehicle, it wasn't just traumatizing for me because I'm just a bystander. I know that it affected her so much more. And so, I'll always be upset at that. That I could have done more. And I will. For her and in Heidi's name, Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't let her down because I don't think if she would have stayed with Tammy, she wouldn't have lived. She wouldn't have lived. I don't think because Tammy is like a succubus. It's like from her family to her kids to her husband. It seems like she sucks all the life out of everything around her. So, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'll always feel guilty for that. I'll always kick myself in the butt because I tried to convince Christine, that's in our YouTube group, to go live, Granny B to go live, when I should have just had my butt over here doing it myself, really. You know, uh, yes, she definitely would have, Ducky. And I just, we're going back. I'm telling you, you're right, Kathleen, Kathy. It will, okay, Tornado. Um, it made it hard to look at her and not want to do something to her because of the things she was putting Heidi through. It was awful. Um, it wasn't right. Um, and I hope that Tammy is getting all the things she deserves. Thank you, White Tiger. I tried my best. I couldn't have done it without all the people behind me. I couldn't have done it without all the help. Uh, you guys are really, whether it's just tuning in, liking, subbing, sharing, talking to a friend about it, that is really important. And I know that it was important to Heidi. So, no matter where she is, again, she doesn't have to be with Tammy. She doesn't have to be stuck in that truck. She'll always be full. She'll always be comfortable. And no matter what happens, they will take care of her. Again, I wish we could have known more, but they didn't tell us. I do a little. I don't know why I shouldn't, but I do. Uh, I love her. I love Heidi, and I just wish Jersey could have got her. Um, I feel like even if she had health issues, maybe there was something we all could have done. We could have pitched in. We could have helped. We could have paid for classes. We could have done a lot of things, and because of Tammy's shitty behavior. Oh, thank you, White Tiger. You guys are the heroes too, because if you guys didn't care, it wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does matter, but in the long run, it wouldn't have. So yeah, I'm always going to be, upset about that. Like, I was, my husband read the Discord where they were talking about the guy Charlie, and he had passed away that had started this, and he would be proud. He would be proud. His knee surgeries did him in. Do you know that guy Charlie was a year younger than me? I'm 43. He died this past October, uh, before his birthday, and he was like 41 years old. So I hope that he's looking down because he rescued dogs, and it was his close cousin that was like his aunt was the one Tammy took advantage of. So I did take a big portion out of my life for this, but I wasn't doing anything, and I was already following this anyway. Oh yeah, Charlie, he was wonderful. That was unfortunate because I had been messaging him and had talked to him early summer, and listen, Linda, talked to him quite a bit too on TikTok, and he talked to her a little before October, and he passed away in October. Him and his wife had just gotten married. She was a school teacher. He run an animal rescue or helped run an animal rescue in Arkansas, which is where his concern come in. It's where he learned about Heidi, and he learned about Heidi actually through Tammy scamming his cousin. But when he learned that, he really got involved, and they couldn't find her to charge her, so he decided to bring awareness to it, and it's led us all the way to here. Uh, but I mean, things took. I'll go ahead and say he passed because they had him on really, really, really strong pain medicine. His wife said that he was taking it too frequently, and she woke up one day and he was no longer with us. So, uh, I've had the time on. Oh, I love you, Kathy. Well, we're not going to stop here. Nut Job's probably going to be out in March. Um, and we're not going anywhere. We'll just do different things. We'll come on and talk regularly. And we probably should have been doing this all along, like therapy wise. Probably even more so for me and all of you guys. We are the best family. We are. But I just, I'd spent so much time, and the emotional thing with Heidi that I don't know if I could have. I needed the time to process because I kept calling the place and trying to figure it out, and trying to get body cam footage and trying to do this. And Maryland has got such privacy laws. Um, it's not like other states. Every state is different, and I don't think we'll ever get that. Just like a mugshot, just like information on Heidi. We're just not privy to those things, and that sucks so much. And the girl that talked to us knew how invested we were. That's the only reason why she could tell us what she could tell us, because the older lady that was picking the phone up would tell you, I can't talk about it, and she would literally hang up on you. But this was a younger lady, and she spent just a little time talking to us about it. Not much to give away anything, and not much to interfere with her job, but I'm glad she did. If they had to do something and they had to euthanize her, which I don't like to think about, it's probably best that I don't know. I would have took her in my house. I've got six. I sit at home all the time. What would one more have been? You know? Yeah, they kept everything a secret. And sometimes that's for the best of everything. And maybe in the long run that's the best for me or us or whatever, because I just don't know how I could have handled it if I thought she'd been euthanized because of something Tammy did. I mean, I know that Tammy was horrible to her, The diet she was on was horrible. The treatment was horrible. Right there at the end, she had that propane right in Heidi's face and hers, the dummy. Uh, so in a way, I hope she gets what she deserves to. I do too, because I know that poor Heidi. I just know that she's having to suffer because of a lot of what Tammy did. And yes, it is. It definitely is. I'm still always going to feel guilty about it because I feel like if I'd have started this a year earlier, if I could have come in 2 years earlier, even before Tammy come on to YouTube, maybe I already could have had some sort of an audience looking at her. I'll always think about that. And I know there's a lot of things that you're supposed to do them when you're meant to do them and all that, but I still feel like I could have done it sooner. No, because we talked to her and we talked to the lady, and she said no matter what happens with her court case, because I talked to him several times, she said that no matter what happens with her court case, whether she's vindicated or not, she'll never get Heidi back. She'll never see her again. And then said that these were their words. I said, when is she going to be up for adoption? They didn't want to tell me that for the longest. And then she said, Heidi's not going to be up for adoption. And I said, what do you mean she's not going to be up for adoption? I said, right now, does she, is there, because sometimes they will vet them. They will put them in different scenarios with different dogs, or they'll put them through different medical tests, or they'll do this, or they'll do that, And she said, no, Heidi's not ever going to be up for adoption. I said, what do you mean not ever up for adoption? And she said, all I can tell you is that Heidi is not ever going to see Tammy again. She's not going to be up for adoption in the near future or in any future at all. She's being transferred to another facility. And I don't know if that's like a forever foster, like a hospice foster, because I know that they do that. There are hospice fosters just for dogs and cats. Yeah, not one person would help us. I know that's right, White Tiger. We've called everybody. Where she was at one time, Prince George was the county, which all those little counties where she was traveling around to were all side by side by side. That's why it was hard for the police really to pinpoint her, because Corridor Marketplace, the county was Anne Arundel, and in between that was Howard County, which was the north side of the rest area, and then the Laurel was the south side. That's how close all the counties were. Yes, we did do the best we could. I mean, we called everybody. We called the cops several times. The rest area, all the hotels. I mean, other than stepping in sooner, I do think we did all that we could have done, really. Girl, me too. Me too, White Tiger. If she would have stayed in one spot, maybe we could have done that. I don't know if we could have done that without somebody going to jail. And if I'd have went, I wouldn't have went to jail. I would have went to prison. But I wish we could have, because all she had to do was say, I can't do this anymore with Heidi. Will somebody please come get her? With all the subscribers she had, with all the people that watched her, somebody would have drove there and got Heidi. Somebody would have. And she was selfish. Tammy was suffering, and she wanted everything else around her to suffer, which included poor Heidi. And I hate to say it, but no matter what happened to Heidi, I'm glad she's not with Tammy. I know Tammy would have just tortured her. she hit her on camera. Imagine all the things that she was doing to her off camera. I do sleep better at night, but I do wake up thinking about, I hope Heidi's okay. I don't even know if Heidi's still in this world with us anymore, but no matter what, I do know that she is much better off. So, anyway, I love her. I'll always love little Heidi. I hope that she got a hospice family, and I hope she. Yeah, she did say a lot of times. You're right, White Tiger. She couldn't do it anymore with Heidi, and she's just so selfish, so damn selfish that she would not turn Heidi over, and she could have. The one thing she could have done good was do right by Heidi in the end, and she didn't. So I feel like maybe her outcome could have been different. I mean, even if, say, she was in my home, no matter her health or whatever, sometimes when they're in those state places, they'll just go ahead and euthanize because financially it's really hard to take care of a sick dog. When I'm sure they have so many. But even if I feel like if one of us could have got a hold of her, like I feel like I could have took care of her. I could have given her medicine and give her a good life and give her brothers and sisters. And Bonita, how are you, Bonita? I love you bunches. How are you? I don't know if you know about Tammy. I know it's been a while. I'm using StreamYard for the first time, so I'm kind of rusty at it. I'll bone up. I got it on here and got it going, so I know how to do it. Basically. How are you feeling? How's your mama? Tammy went to court today. It was a competency hearing, and they are keeping her until March the 6th at least. Her trial date is February 11th, and she'll still do her trial that day for the trespassing, but they are keeping her on a mental until March the 6th for sure. I do think it's because she got in there and didn't play ball. Bonita, you know how she is just as much as anybody else. This right here, all this probably got her in trouble. Stage 4, 78 pounds. Yeah, I knew she was struggling. I'm so sorry, Bonita. But we were just talking about Heidi a little bit. And, they got Heidi, and nobody's able to adopt her because the place said she'd never be up for adoption. Wouldn't tell us why. Said she's Maryland state property and they could not divulge all that. But did say that Heidi would never be up for adoption ever. But that she'd never go back to Tammy ever again. So that was sad. It was heartbreaking, but yeah, she's still in Howard County and she is still locked up. Like I said, again, they're going to hold her until March the 6th. I know she hates that because, she had her lawyer pull up that habeas corpus trying to hurry up and get out of jail, and it didn't work for her. So, absolutely. Thank you, White Tiger. Definitely prayers. Absolutely. Yeah, she wasn't being good to Heidi at all. I was hoping it wasn't so bad to where Heidi couldn't be adopted, but it seems that there's more than we know. I was telling everybody, I don't know if it was her health, behavioral, or combination, but for whatever reason, poor Heidi will never be, never be up for adoption. Like I said, maybe, they've got her with a hospice foster family. So, yeah, I was reading up on that truck, Kathy, that sorry, I'm shifting in this chair. That after 30 days, it goes up for auction. They send a letter to where the car is registered to that address and let them know that it's going to be up for auction. So, and Tammy's been in there 2 months as of, well, February the 9th, she'll be in there 2 months. And she won't be out till March 6th. That's almost 3 months, shy of 3 days that she'll be in there. So I'm definitely positive her truck will be gone, because I read Howard County only keeps them 30 days. They 30 days, and it's like $50 a day impound fees. So, yep. She probably didn't. And honestly, there was probably a lot of things wrong with her. You know, like right there at the end when Tammy had that propane heater and had it right in that closed up truck. There's no telling. And the fact that Heidi lived on chicken bones, pork bones, and whatever, right there at the end, she was not even feeding Heidi regularly. That's one of the biggest things that pissed me off, because out of all the time I watched her, she was always not really good to Heidi. But the feeding her like that, she always fed her crap. But she also made sure that Heidi had a can of food several times a day. Talked about Heidi puking and pooping in the truck. Yeah. Yeah, and she said several times she couldn't do it with her anymore. No, she won't have her check now. No, we called. We called on her. Yeah, we did. I made sure on January the 9th, which was 30 full days for being in jail, to call and report that. Because they said if she's in there 30 days, that they'll pull that check. So when she gets out, she'll be starting from scratch. No Heidi, no truck, and no check. So I don't know. I do know now that one of my missions is going to be, if she continues to be on the internet, I will follow her. I will be exposing her. I will make sure people know what she did to Heidi. I will never let her live a day on this internet without her knowing exactly what she did to Heidi. Never. I'll never let her live it down. I don't think any of us will. I really don't. You would think so, White Tiger. You know, I really don't know, because, you know, I do know that all that's privileged information as far as, like, you know, her mental and HIPAA laws and all that. But even if they didn't, we all did. I think I had at least 20 people call. I mean, I had people call that didn't even know her. Call them up, because all you had to do was call them, and it was a recording. And you give the name, the birthday, the situation, and that's all I had to go on. Her full name, her birthday. It's what happens when I get to crying. I'll be getting verklempt. But I sure love that Heidi. I hope she's living her best life. I hope that she had a Christmas. Garrett, what are you doing, Garrett? How are you? How are you? I was doing this StreamYard thing, so I figured I would update everybody about Tammy while I was here. Got a little verklempt, a little teary talking about Heidi, you know, because we love Heidi so much. You've been busy. Oh, I know you have. It's January. You're about to be on the road. You'll be out and about. You be very, very careful out there, too. Berlin. Oh, my God. Shoot. I'm not good at traveling. I love being at home. I like to go places and then come home and enjoy my bed. Like day places where I can go there for the day, come back and enjoy my home. You know? But Berlin's beautiful from what I understand. I mean, it's got a lot of history behind it. So, gosh, I can't believe I've already been live an hour and 24 minutes. That's wild. Time flies, I tell you, on European UK tour. Well, you be careful out there. Look, I know you know this and you're grown, but don't trust strangers. Stay with the people you know. Have fun, experience all the things, but, be careful. The world is dangerous and people are dangerous, and I know that you know that, but yeah, I know that, White Tiger. I'm glad you made it back too. That's scary. That's the way to be, Garrett. Well, it's okay to make friends as long as you have other people around you to keep an eye on things, because it sucks just being to yourself and not opening up and talking to people. You should. You're young. You should branch out and talk to all the people within a safety measures. Little Rock, Arkansas. I have a friend that started all this. Charlie, he was from Little Rock. He helped with the pet rescue and all the things. He got us started on the Tammy train, so but yeah, that crying's got me all ooh, poor Heidi. I love her. It'll be all right though. No matter what happens, she's not with Tammy, and that's all that matters. You know what she did though? I guarantee that judge said, nope, we're going to keep you until March. She lost her mind. God, she lost her mind. There's no way she didn't. New music coming in March. Go ahead. Savage went to bed. She'd love that though. But it's sad, but I hope we saved Heidi a little bit of heartache and grief. Good night, Ducky. Love you so much. Have the best night. Kiss those babies for me. Mr. Streams. Oh, thank you. I tried so much. We all tried so hard. Like I said, I hope whatever she has left of her life, I hope that it's worry-free. Her belly's full. It's warm. She gets to sit with people and have all the love. She went in there saying some crazy stuff. There's no way you have 3 competency hearings and them turn you down all 3 times to get out. So, that had to be rough. I know you like drums and guitars. A couple of the songs have a lot of it. Oh my God! You'll have to let me know which songs. That way we can look them up and listen to them. For real. Savage will have a fit that she missed you, so. Oh, she said all kinds of stuff, White Tiger. She called that judge everything but a judge. She did. No, she did. But, come here, baby. Are you being good? That's my boy. Oh, look. My husky started bringing me my slides. You going to bed, babe? Give me a kiss. Oh. Love you. But my husky has started bringing me my slides. I got a creeper behind me. Yeah, wave to him, Heath. Wave. Wave. He waved in the TV. He's half asleep. Good night. They say good night, Heath. He said good night. But my lab, my blonde lab, has always brought me my shoes. I've never had a dog ever do this ever. But he always brings me my shoes. Just because he's sweet. Well, now my husky has started doing it. and he's so sweet. I mean, I feel like they're angels. He's like, Mom, here's your shoes. Don't worry, you ain't got to look for them. Here they are. So sweet. I got the sweetest boys. And I got the sweetest boys in the world. Yes, I do. It's my Arturo. He's a baby. Arturo! Asher! Asher is my baby. Asher is my baby. Ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. Babies, babies, babies. Yeah, my Abby-Dale, my little chihuahua. Oh, my doid. Oh, my doid. Oh, my doid. Aria, my little purple-tongued girl. Oh, they're up now. You know why? Because Daddy got up to go to bed. Arturo, tell your Aunt White Tiger that you love her. He got a fluffy butt back here. He makes his mama rub his fluffy butt. Yes, he does. But he's so sweet. He started bringing me my shoes, and I feel like that's the most selfless, not selfish, selfless thing ever. Because he's the sweetest boy. Oh, they missed you. Arturo's going to find a toy right now. I know that's what he's doing. Have less auto-tune. That's all good. Hey, music is music. Talent is talent too. So, you know. Oh, they've got a crap ton. He's got them the Beetlejuice toys. There's Lydia, the Beetlejuice. There's the sandworm and something else that came with that. And they've been playing with those like crazy. He got them the whole set of Bluey toys. There, I don't know why. There's one of them that's not blue. He's just like big. Oh, they do that. Mine do that too. They'll do like that pinch bite. They absolutely will. Yep. Asher used to do it a lot when he was younger because he would get so excited. Yeah, Bluey, little Blueys. And they've got Dora the Explorer toys too. It's Dora the Explorer. They got like all of them. They got Dora. They got Diego. They have. There's the fox that's in there with her. I don't know what he's called. Oh, and they have Paw Patrol. I see you got that other shoe. But they have new Paw Patrol toys. All the big ones. So. Well, all right, my friends. I will jump off here. Clear the tears out of my eyes and all the things. But I love you all. We'll be doing these more often. Oh, I know. Look, and there is a husky on here. Look. That's the husky. And I have another one under here too. Heath bought me this one. It's got puppies and like fall leaves. But anyway. Oh yeah. No time soon. Her court date was today. The judge said that he's keeping her at least until March the 6th. Her trial is February the 11th, but she will be kept on a mental at least until March 6th. So, yeah, that's a long time. When it's all said and done, she was arrested on December 9th. That'll be 3 months that she's been incarcerated over a misdemeanor. So, yep. What about Heidi? She's never going to be adopted. They won't tell us. specifically what's going on with Heidi. They said Tammy would never see her again, but that she would never be up for adoption. I don't know if that's health reasons. I don't know if it's behavioral. I don't know if it's a combination of the two. It could very well be a combination of the two. But it tells me that dog suffered, which we knew that Heidi suffered more than what we know. So that sucks. I would think it's got to be health, because now it could be a good combination. Tammy had her locked in that truck. Heidi hardly got out. That last year and a half, Heidi only got out maybe a total of maybe 20 minutes a day. Heidi was forced to lay down. She was always jerking Heidi by the neck, punching her, hitting her, all the things. So I worry if it was drugs. I don't know. I really don't. But, we don't know. We're never going to know. In a way, I don't know if I want to know. I don't think I do. Well, it looks like, Maryland's going to do it without him. So, I would hope, that, making sure they're not tearing anything up. I would hope, that they would, but if they were going to do anything, they would have done it long ago. And they just didn't have the want to do it. So, I guarantee it was the diet, the treatment, all the things. I worry about her. I don't know. I know that I'm going to have to compartmentalize it and put it behind me. Oh, yeah, I do feel bad. I've had an upper respiratory for a little minute, and I've been taking antibiotics for it. But also, I'm not going to lie, I've been really, really sad about Heidi. And that really, really, really has affected, because I feel like I was telling him earlier, I feel like I could have been doing this sooner. Maybe we could have saved her sooner. Maybe she wouldn't have had to suffer. Maybe she wouldn't have had to go through some of the things that she's went through. I don't know. Thank you, White Tiger. The antibiotics are helping, but, But, I don't know. I was encouraging other people to come over here and do this, when I should have had my butt over here doing it all along. I could have been over here doing it. It's always something I know I could have done. I didn't get my ass over here in enough time. I've been trying to drink water, orange juice, apple juice, because I've been drinking those Propels, and I just need straight water, tea, all the things. So I hope so. And I hope something comes of that. If they know that she'll never be adopted out, I hope they stick her with something. I hope they do. But I don't know. All I can do is pray about it. And know that next time I don't need to sit my butt around. I need to get to it. If I see injustice in any way, I need to just get my butt on here and do what I know that I'm supposed to do and take care of it. And I will. I won't let it pass me by again. But I do feel guilty. So I hope that Heidi can enjoy, what she has left of her life. I hope it's a lot. I hope maybe, like I said, that they just have her like with a foster family or something. I hope so too. I don't see why they haven't deleted her channel. I mean, they got to where they muted a lot of her lives there at the end. And were censoring her like that. But the encouragement, the wrong mentoring, the terrible things, the thoughts she's put in young kids' minds. I mean, we watched her chat close and investigated. There was a lot of young kids in there that were in her lives when they should have been in school. I really feel guilty about that too. I mean, I reported and I reported and I reported. And I can't take her channel down. But I also could have been making a bigger deal of it. You know, I could have been making a bigger stink. You know what I mean? I mean, when I got on here, we've made a difference. And now I just wonder if we'd have been on here 12 months earlier, what would have happened? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they like to crash out Garrett. But I also know that there was like kids that were like in, you know, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that were watching her that that I just know got steered in the wrong direction because of somebody like her. Golly, and that really just bugs the shit out of me. And I know it's not the kid's fault. Like, these parents should be watching. But YouTube also has got a little hand in this because they know. They know. Well, thank you, White Tiger. I mean, I don't think any of us could have done it if we didn't have each other. If we didn't get to spend the time and build the bonds. Yeah. And I just don't understand, like, why you let your kids, with knowing how dangerous the internet is, why you would just let them come on here and watch whatever they want. Because there's a lot of horrible things on here. This last little bit, I've just been watching, surveying YouTube and going around, and it's not good. It's really not good. So, Rad Story, welcome in. I was just about to end because I've been on here like 2 hours and I'm kind of sick with the croup. Tammy went to court today for her competency. Yeah, and TikTok is crazy, White Tiger. They're keeping her until March the 6th. Her trial date is February the 11th, but they're keeping her until March 6th. On her mental. Yeah, but they're keeping on her mental until March the 6th. So after that, we'll see what's going on. You know, where they'll go from there. All the things. So, but I hadn't done a live in forever. And I figured since I kind of sort of figured StreamYard out, I would come on. Look at my little boy just wagging his tail in the background. Come here. Mommy loves you, crazy old boy. Crazy boy, crazy boy. Mommy's baby, baby boy. You're a good boy. Mama loves you. Come here. Come here. My babies. Look at these babies. Babies, babies, babies. My babies. Oh, you know she went in there and talked about every conspiracy there was. You know that. Yeah, these are my babies right here. I've got a computer chair now. My husband bought me one and got me all set up. But, you know, I don't know. I just figured I'd update everybody and let everybody know we'll be doing lives semi-regularly with or without her. Heidi will never be up for adoption. That's what the place said, and that they were transferring her to a different facility. We don't know why. So, oh, yeah, girl. Oh, You know she's blaming Trump. It's Trump. It's Melania. It's Santa Claus. It's all the people. That's what's kept her in there, though. It's her mouth. They've had 3 competency hearings, and each one she got denied. So if you don't go in there and play ball, you're going to stay. So it's crazy. But I love you guys so much. I love you, Rad Story. I hope that was, a good update. Short, Oh, her mouth, man. Her mouth is awful. But I love you guys. It's 12:06 my time. It's really, really late. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I kept you guys on here so long. Yo, Fro. How are you? Sorry. Again, I'm a bit sick. Got to upper respiratory work in here. I love you. I appreciate you. Yo, Fro. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. It's all good. I like to be on here. I love you guys. You know I do. Once I get to talking to you, you can't stop. But Yo, Fro, she went to court today. This is her 3rd competency denial. She was tried for competency. Even though her charges were just misdemeanors, they're keeping her on mental. She'll be there until March 6th. So it'll be 3 whole months of incarceration for Tammy. Her trial is February 11th for the trespassing. But for her mental, she'll be there until... Oh, good seeing you. And like I said, Heidi won't be up for adoption. That's sad. But at least we know Tammy won't have her. So that's basically the update. Not a whole lot. I just wanted to let you guys know and touch base. And I will be going live semi-regularly, Oh, thank you so much, Yo Fro. I love you. I hope you've had a beautiful Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Be safe out there if you're getting any of this winter weather. Take care of yourself. Be careful. And I love you guys bunches. I miss you all. I haven't got to see you. I feel like I'm talking to old friends and family, and I miss y'all so much. So I'm glad we're back. I told you we would be, and we're going to be. Probably. None of it's working. Oh, God. But we're going to be doing this regularly. We'll get on here and just BS. Whether I'm on StreamYard or whether I'm on Prism, we'll do, some of both. Won't we, baby doll? Won't we? Won't we? Won't we? Won't we? You beautiful boy. He's got beautiful blue eyes. He's so handsome and stunning. But I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. I haven't forgotten any of you. This is not going to be something where this channel just teeters off and disappears into the night. That's not going to happen. We'll continue to do what we do. And, when she gets out, she'll be on here blaring her big mouth, and we'll be back to all that. So I love you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Do something good for yourselves and each other. Remember, if you don't feel loved, liked, and accepted, well, you sure are right here. You're loved, liked, and accepted right here. This is home. You are family. We love you. And remember, if anything happens, I'll keep you updated. And if she ever goes live, I'll go live. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I love you. I missed you. It's good to be back. I love you all. Have the best night ever. See you on the next one, guys.